Music on KOFA. It's 10 o'clock.
If you're not going to be at your radio, you can still listen to your favorite programs. Download the KAWC KOFA app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Stream us online at kawc.org or borderradioaz.org, or ask your smart device to play KAWC or KOFA.
What's up, Yuma? I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we are going to be joined first by Justin and Joe from Chicano brand. It's a t-shirt company. I think it's more than that, though. It's like a lifestyle brand.
Wow.
Celebrating everything Chicano.
Sweet.
We're going to find out how that started. And we're also going to have
Morgan Laguna from the North End Art Walk. They're coming on to discuss this upcoming art show and the community.
So stay with us for What's Up Yuma Radio, beginning right now on KOFA 94.7 FM.
And streaming online at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app. And you can stream right now on the Border Radio Facebook page and KAWC YouTube page, and email us at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering solutions for those who value financial planning. YIVWM.com.
Chili from Philly. Nick Papa Giorgio from Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome to another episode of What's Up Yuma Radio. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie. And what's today?
Today is our 100th
show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to say episode?
Yeah, one episode show. Yeah, I was looking for the right term, but
I
yeah,
can't
this
believe
is
it's been 100.
number 100. Yeah,
it doesn't feel like it.
No, it's kind of flown by, and
seriously,
we had special guests booked because of this 100th show.
You already know.
Yeah, so I got to. I did that. We did that totally on purpose.
Yes,
this was totally on purpose, meant to be. But my friends Justin and Joe, who I used to call Young Cavi back in the day, we're going to get into that here in a little bit. But they are the owners of Chicano brand, and I was reading a little bit of the bio. So welcome, you guys. I'm glad you're with us for the 100th episode.
Appreciate
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Cavi, can you get the mic a little closer to you?
Yeah, for sure.
So
there you go.
but I was reading the bio. It was started originally by you and your cousin, Joe?
Yeah, me and one of my friends.
Your friends? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
my cousin.
Okay,
His cousin.
your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was actually his idea. It wasn't my idea. So my friend, he kind of had problems with drugs. He went to rehab. I'll share a story because he asked me to share it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when he came back from rehab, he just told me he had this idea, and I asked him, well, what is it? And he told me it's Chicano brand. And I said, man, that's a good idea. And I said, you have anything? You have hats, or what are you doing? So he brought me a hat, and the hat was just all right. So I got the idea, took it to my designer, had him whip up some designs, and then this was the first one.
That's the first one, the one you're wearing right now. So everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube, they could see it right now. And so that was the first one.
First one. That's the OG.
The OG. You went to a designer, and so we're gonna dive into a little bit of your history, why you even know a designer.
I was going to say, who's your designer?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, how does it get a designer? Ronnie doesn't have one. She's jealous.
My designer is actually from Yuma too. It's OG Pamps.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's from right here too.
Okay, so and then but the reason why you have a designer, and what I alluded to earlier with the Young Cavi is you were a rapper for a long time, an MC. You started as a music artist, and you're from here in Yuma, or?
Yeah, I'm originally from California.
Okay.
So I was born in California, but my family's from Yuma. Like they're from here. My family's from here. I've been coming to Yuma since I was a baby. So I would go back California, go to school or not go to school, whatever I was doing, and then just come back. And then I always ended up here somehow. So I just always knew, like in the back of my mind, at some point, like I was gonna live here. Like it just felt like home.
It felt like home.
Yeah, like just because living over there is fast,
Yeah.
And then I come over here and it was a little more slow paced. It just felt more homey to me. So I felt like I was at home when I would come here. So I always knew, like, I'm going to end up here.
So how old were you when you first started rapping?
When I first started, I think I was like 18.
18?
Oh.
18, yeah.
Okay.
I was never, I never wanted to be a rapper, first of all. Like,
okay.
I never did. I just always loved music. I just love the sound of music.
So how did you start?
I started, I like records. So I collect records. So I had some friends that used to try to rap, and I used to just pick out the beats for them. And then one day my friend was like, hey, I have a mic, we could record this. And I was like, oh, for real? He said, yeah. I said, all right. And then so I wrote a little rap. And then from there, it just
it kind of took off.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like a drug. You just get hooked.
And then you mentioned that you never kind of wanted to do it. You fell into it. You got hooked. But one of the things that you were good at and that you're known for is kind of the back end of things, right? You had a record label, a distribution, and all that. And you would also help young artists coming up here in Yuma kind of navigate the game, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I broke a lot of acts out here.
Yeah, so you dive into that.
Well,
it's street vibe, right?
Yeah, so it started as a group, like it was Strong Arm.
Strong Arm first, yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
it was me and my cousins. We were doing the group, and then that kind of fell through a little bit, and then I had to kind of regroup, and then that's when I started Street Vibe Music. So when I started Street Vibe Music, I kind of wanted a clean slate. I wanted to work with artists from everywhere. Like I just didn't want to be in my own neighborhood. You know what I mean? So the Strong Arm started. It was like your neighborhood. You're like some family, some friends, stuff like that. This is the crew, and that didn't pan out, and so you're gonna branch out now. Yeah, I branched out, did the Street Vibe Music, and from there, that's where I started learning. So I picked up Force One. He was my first artist. He was from a different part of town that I wouldn't normally go to. And so he was dope though. He was a good artist. So in my mind, I just wanted dope artists. Yeah, you recognize the talent. Yes. You're like, hey, all right, let's do this. And so was that awkward, like to kind of bridge that gap if you're saying he's on the other side of town? And initially when I met him, yeah, because of how we met. But once we're in the studio and the juices are flowing, it was natural. Like Force is like he's my Robin. I'm Batman, he's Robin. Okay. You know what I mean? Like we go in there and it's like we flow. So it's just chemistry really, you know? But from picking him up, I started learning about marketing the artist. And that ties back into why you have a designer, right? Why you have people that you know that can accomplish certain things. And that's why somebody would even go to you in the beginning and say, hey, I have this idea. Yeah. Well, you're the man that can manifest. Yeah. So when I was doing, like when I was putting the CDs together, I didn't really know what I was doing, to be honest with you. Like there was no blueprint. I just knew I needed a CD. It needed to look good. I needed to record it. It needed to sound good. So what I was doing was packaging it. And then I was learning how to market it. So like by putting graphics together, putting the shrink wrap on it, getting it store ready, like this is all retail. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I didn't realize that though. I just thought I was going to have a dope product and then you could buy it from me. So from there, that's when I really started learning about putting stuff together and packaging it and stuff like that. Because if you make the music, you want people to hear it. So you got to have distribution, and then there's a way to get it into those stores so people could buy it, or you could just sling it in the back of your trunk and, you know, do it the old school way. But if you want to get bigger, you have to navigate some of those things. So you just started to learn it, huh? Yeah, I had to learn it. There was no, and like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just doing it. Like, oh, we need that. Let me go find that. Oh, we need that. Let me go find this person. So I was going city to city and state to state. And I was shaking hands with these people in real life because there was no internet. There was no Instagram. There was no Facebook. There wasn't even no MySpace. There was nothing. Yeah. Like you had to show up and show your face. You had to show up. You got to show up. Yeah, like you said, handshake and like this is what I'm trying to do. And if somebody's going to be willing to school you on it, like share some of that knowledge, you know, you're in a good place. So, and then I believe, I know because I visited, you also had a studio. Now, you're not an engineer or anything, but you did invest in getting your own studio, correct, for a while? Actually, I am an engineer. Oh, you are an engineer? I am an engineer. Okay. So, and I'm self-taught. Yeah. So, like okay. I was self-taught, but honestly, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't brag on myself too much, but as a producer engineer, I'm good at that. Oh, okay. I learned to be good at that. Like I had artists coming into town from out of state to record with me at some point. So like, that, I was actually training somebody else to be an engineer. Oh, that's what it was. Because I know somebody else was at the boards when I went over there. And what I'm talking about, and we talked a little bit about earlier, was the Concrete Jungle album
that you ended up doing with we guess that's going to be coming up on Thursday, a past guest, but George from Uproot, Ross Judge.
Yeah, that's my bro right there. Shouts out to Uproot.
Yeah, so how did that come together? You were mentioning off air. It was supposed to be with Rasta Man Rob, but he took off.
Yeah, it started with me and Rob. I started a mixtape called the Mobstar Mixtape. So it was like a series I was going to do. And on each mixtape, I wanted to highlight an artist that I was working with. So Rob was one of those artists I would work with a lot. So it was just a song, just him by himself. And then what happened was it was a gap in the song. And Rob was like, get on the song. And it's like 4 a.m, bro. And I'm engineering and I'm tired. And then he's like, come on, just get on the song.
Just do it.
So I'm like, I'll just write this. I'll record it and we'll be done. So that's all I did. I wrote it real quick, recorded it, and then it was done. But that was that's what Concrete Jungle came from. It was green lights. So from there, we started working on the album. And then Rob had other obligations that he had to take care of. So he got me with George. But I've been knowing them since I was a kid, though. Like, they know me since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it was awkward. I just had to go talk to George and tell him what I wanted to do.
Okay, so you guys knew each other, but you weren't tight at that point. But
no, we were always tight.
Oh, okay, you're always tight. Okay, always tight.
Yeah, that's family.
And then you said, okay, let's do this now, George. And then that one was a bit of a compilation too, right?
Yeah, it was a compilation. That was a compilation.
And then how'd you get the artist for that? Because I know but we were talking off air again. CJ, my brother-in-law, God rest his soul, he was on that album. And that's when I went over there for him to go record his part. And I think that's probably the best song on the album, but I could be a little bit biased.
It's a good song. CJ was, I was following him for, a couple of years, like, because you guys had your own thing going on. I thought it was always dope what you guys were doing. And so I would just watch from afar. And CJ was just like, I don't know, it was his voice.
He's something else. Yeah, he was a natural talent.
He was special. And I always was like, man, if I can ever get in a space to work with him, because we're just different genres, So I was trying to figure out how I can get in a space with them, like, to make it work. And the Concrete Jungle was just perfect. So I reached out to him, and I think he was kind of like, you want to work with me? I'm like, yeah, I want to work with you.
Yeah. He was taken back. I remember he was like, all right, let's. He was excited to do it though.
Yeah, I was excited.
He was excited to go in there, and I think you had another young rapper, the Cutthroats were in there or something like that.
Yeah, Ayo Murder.
I think
that's
when I met them, but went into a record. But was that like the vision? So you're going to kind of get people that you want to work with on that album. That was the vision behind it.
The vision behind it was kind of like a community album, like putting people together that don't normally work together, and then trying to figure out how to mesh it.
Okay.
So see, that's something that I'm good at. Like, I can get two people that probably never worked together, and I can make it work. So that's what Concrete Jungle was for me.
Okay. Justin, do you have a rapper story? Are you a rapper too?
I try to make him a rapper.
This guy.
Just this guy. And Johnny, I'm not a rapper.
He was like, hey, I'll write for you. You got the look. I was like,
why did you got the look?
I love it.
Okay, wait a minute. Why not? Why didn't you do it?
I'd love to see you rap.
That's just, I don't know.
It's not your thing.
It's not you?
No, he would have sold records. He would have sold records.
Yeah, I think so too.
No, I couldn't do it.
I don't have a rap story.
Did you ever try it though?
No.
You didn't even try it.
I was a DJ.
Well, okay. Yeah, you kind of mentioned that you were talking that you were able to DJ for a Digital Underground. Was that the thing, or you were there at the show or something?
I was DJing for these guys.
You were DJing for them, but at the Digital
Underground concert
for Digital Underground, which is cool. Shock G, one of the best in hip hop, I believe. He's a great producer. God rest his soul as well. But so no rapper stories for Justin.
For me or Justin, we're just very quiet during this.
Well, this is not our segment.
We're definitely going to get to Justin. I just we've had Justin on before, so it's like we're learning about Joe.
He's
and
got a long history.
It's Cabby's turn.
Yeah. So
I love it.
But the second segment of the show, we're definitely going to dive more into the Chicano brand and how you guys came together for that. And so. Did you kind of put that on a hold or what is it? What are you working on now?
What's that, music?
With the music part.
Okay, music-wise. So in 2010, I got a distribution deal with Empire. So I don't know if you're familiar with Empire. If not, Google it. So it was in a transition period of physical CDs and digital. So I had a manager I was talking to, and he was guiding me, and he told me, look, what do you want? And I said, man, I just want a distribution deal so I could put artists out. He said, do you want physical CDs or do you want digital? And he explained to me what digital was. And he told me that everything was going to be in people's phones. And at that time, you got to think like we got little flip phones or,
Yeah. This is
like,
early days.
Yeah, this is early.
Hey, I love
And
my flip phone.
I
miss it.
I'll rock one too. So I looked and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I want the digital. And then so I got the digital deal, and it turned me into a digital distributor through Empire. So I started signing actual whole labels and artists. So I not only do I like distribute my own catalog, but I distribute labels and artists. I'm still doing it to this day.
Wow.
I've dropped a few like albums here and there throughout the years, but I haven't really been too focused on it as far as an artist, you know. But there's one album that I've been working on for years, and that's the Yuma Legend album. So I don't know. We'll see.
So that's still in the works.
Yeah, it's been in the works.
Process.
Okay.
Like I've recorded it like 4 times and scrapped it 4 times.
Oh wow.
And then like it turned into different mixtapes and albums, and yeah, it's been a journey with that one. I just feel like I have to serve that up right to the community. You know?
Yeah. Absolutely. So, but the back end stuff, are you still doing the distribution stuff for people? Oh, you're still doing that.
Yeah,
okay.
I still do that.
Cool.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, thanks for letting us get to know you a little bit more. That's what we do here.
That.
And a lot of people, because I know you're also known for Another World, the home loan.
Yeah.
You're at Nova, right?
I'm at Nova.
You're at Nova.
Wow,
so
you do
Jody
everything.
Hello, look me up.
Oh my gosh.
He
Get you a loan and a CD.
he cleans up real well when he's Joe.
A record deal and a loan. One-stop shop.
Oh my
gosh.
goodness. All right. And with that, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and find out more about Chicano brand and how it hooked up with Justin and what they're doing right now. Because you're also in a car club too.
Oh my gosh.
And we're not going to make Justin
And
rap
you
on
have
the next
triplets.
segment. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. But we're going to do that on the other side of the break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
The City of San Luis presents the Asado and Brew Festival, starting at 3 on November 22nd at Joe Orduño Park. Food, local brews, and live entertainment will be featured, along with a car show, lucha excitement, and activities for kids. Details are available by finding San Luis Parks and Recreation on Facebook.
You're tuned to 94.7 FM. I'm Juan Garcia from the KWC Newsroom. Mostly sunny in Yuma today with a high near 75. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low around 59 and a 20% chance of showers. On the latest Arizona edition, you'll hear about the unveiling of a new broadband network designed to bring high-speed internet directly to farm fields. You can listen to the latest Arizona edition on the KWC app and at kawc.org. Stay tuned for more What's Up Yuma with Johnny and Ronnie on 94.7 FM, KOFA Border Radio.
From KAWC, this is Siendo Primero.
Being First is a program created by students for students.
My name is Ajay Bárcenas.
And my name is Evelyn Garcia. Here we will share stories, information, and voices that connect with students' life.
Cada sábado les traeremos un nuevo tema directamente a tus oídos.
This show is available as a podcast or online. Just search kawc.org under the shows tab. A new vision with the same mission: to give students a voice.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here talking to Joe and Justin from Chicano brand, and we got to know Joe a little bit more. And Ronnie found out he's slaying CDs and loans. He could get both from him.
Get you a good interest rate.
I got you.
Yeah, he got you. And so earlier on, we talked how it was formed, and I was corrected. It was your cousin Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so is that how you became involved in it?
I've always been on the sidelines, and I saw that he was asleep at the wheel.
Oh, okay. So like, what does that mean?
Bugging. He
Like,
just
was
kind
he
of
not
let it.
moving fast enough?
Like,
You're like, come on,
to
let's
me,
go.
it wasn't like he wasn't pushing it to its potential. Like I saw what it could be. And,
Yeah.
I love how honest he is. He's like,
exactly.
right.
And
Yeah.
you know, and he was just super busy. You know, like you said, triplets and everything else going on. And I just kept bugging, like, yo, let me jump in. Let's take this.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I'll let you know. And he called me finally. Hey, let's run it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. And
So then what did you do right when you jumped in?
I started making them go to shows.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like
That
what
makes
shows?
sense.
Like pop-ups. Like we go
Yeah.
do pop-ups everywhere.
Mhm.
Concerts,
Wow.
festivals, car shows.
Mhm.
And he'd be like, "Oh, I'll let you know." Like, no, we're going.
It's
you know.
like,
You sound a lot like me. I'm always like, oh, maybe. Like I can
Like I
never.
might pop up.
I can never commit.
so you just like pull up in front of his house, like, all right, we're going here. We're going to be in
You're
Vegas this
like,
weekend.
oh,
I sent him a list of like 100 things that we're gonna go do, and he's like, "Okay, I can make these 3." Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I can do 3 out of 100.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
But then what happened once you started to do the pop-ups?
I mean, we went from 2,000 to over 10,000
Wow.
people on social media, and it's just been going crazy. You know,
Mhm.
skyrocketing since. You know, and
Mhm.
What was it? Was it like the first few pop-ups where people like went by like, oh, what is this? Because it has a good look to it,
Yeah.
right? Like as soon as you see it, it looks great.
The
So where
name's
people
nice.
are like,
They-
okay,
They show us love, like it's
Yeah.
absolute love every time. Like the old timers, they come up, they're like, "Oh, we love
Mhm.
the message. We love what you guys are trying to do," you know. And then the
Mhm.
youngsters, they like the designs, they like the vibe, you know what I mean? So it's
Mhm.
it goes, you know, all genres, all ages, you know.
Yeah.
They show us a lot of love.
Well,
you
what
know.
exactly is your message? What are you trying to do?
Brotherhood.
Just brotherhood. Okay.
Yeah. Carnalismo. That's what they call it. Carnalismo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just based in, I mean, the base of it is me and Gibby,
Mhm.
you know, me
Yeah.
helping them, you know, getting sober.
You were a brother
Yeah.
to him. You were a real,
Yeah.
real brother.
Because we've been rocking since, man,
Mhm.
I probably met Gibby when I was like 12.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I was a little kid when I met him, and he was
Mm-hmm.
a little bit older than me. So I was always like the little homie running with the big homies type deal.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So he just, I don't know, they always took a liking to me. So me and him, we just clicked all the time. So when I see him go through that rough patch, it kind of hurt me, you know what I'm saying? Because like you go through life and then you make it through whatever you make it through,
Mhm.
and then you still hit a wall later in life, kind of,
Mhm.
and it's kind of sad because it's like, man, we
Yeah.
should be right here right now, you
Yeah.
know? So just trying to get him through that, and he's doing good now. Like
Good.
he's doing good now. He's
Yeah.
sober.
Out in
He's
Nashville.
out in Nashville right
Oh,
now getting
wow.
money.
Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah.
Okay, so then that brotherhood, you keep that. That's what. Do people automatically kind of vibe with that? They like, okay, oh, absolutely, take my money now. You know what I mean? Because that's a good
Yeah.
message.
Yeah, that honestly they do. Because it's a vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they see us, because it like we could probably hire some people to run the booth for us,
Mhm.
in all honesty.
Mhm.
But I always felt like, you know, me and Justin had this conversation. Like I always felt like you gotta like reach the people, like the people
Yeah.
gotta feel you,
Mhm.
you know, like. So I feel like when they see us out there and they see us actually doing the work
Mhm.
and they see us right there getting it together, they love it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Well, they have a
They
lot more
love it.
respect for you.
Yeah.
What you're trying to do.
yeah, because I mean, like I
Yeah.
said, we could easily have somebody we could get some little girls looking good and just
Yeah.
You know
Hand
what I
out
mean?
the shirts. Yeah.
go
but
do that real quick.
I'd
Yeah.
be like, what?
But it's
So-
us two and Bethel all the time, just out there grinding.
Just
Yeah,
doing
shouts
it.
out to
Yeah.
Bethel.
So what has it been like having a clothing business? I mean, you went from rapping to music to now this. Like, has it been hard?
No, not really. Not for me, because
Okay.
like with music, merchandising comes with music.
That's true.
So like it was something familiar to me. And then
Mhm.
I tried to like started my own clothing line when I was like 19.
Oh.
So it was called Sucker Free. So I used to buy hats. I wear a lot of hats.
Yeah.
So but I never had shirts to match my hats.
Mm.
So I was like, I'm just gonna make a shirt, and every shirt I have is gonna match a hat.
Mhm.
So I did that for me on a fluke, and then like people in my neighborhood see me like, hey, let me get one of them shirts.
Mhm.
So I was like, man, I want to buy the shirt.
Mhm.
So then I started like pressing up the shirts. I
Yeah.
started moving shirts. I was like 19.
Wow.
So I started moving the shirts.
Mhm.
And then, so it's kind of natural for me,
Yeah,
to be honest
exactly.
with you. Yeah.
There was
Okay.
a natural progression there, and
Yeah.
and then you guys are in a car club together, right?
Yeah.
So do you
Oh.
car shows? Do you guys set up at the car shows, and
Yeah.
what's it like there?
Yeah.
The reception with those?
We'll be out there actually Saturday at Martin's C10, the Yuma show, downtown Main Street. Come
Yeah,
check us out.
come check
Pop
it
up
out.
booth.
We're doing another pop up.
So tell us what is it? What's going on?
It's the truck show downtown Yuma, Main Street.
Oh,
All
okay.
day Saturday. Yeah, we'll be
Oh.
out there with our Chicano brand.
Who puts that on?
Martin Ramos, Mr. Burrow.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Burrows,
Yeah.
right there from El Maple, right?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right there in your hood. Yeah.
Yeah, right in the hood, right in Okietown. So he puts this on, and so you guys are going to be there. There are going to be other pop-ups, and
I'm not sure. I just know I kept bugging him. And told him, hey.
Let us in. Just let us in.
he just knows he got in. He's like, I don't care about anybody else.
And
It's
Justin,
like,
you have the lab. So, like, do you make shirts there? Like, are you part of that whole process? Do you guys sell clothes?
Mm,
Do you have any, like...
we have my Desert League basketball stuff, and then I've been bugged to make merch,
okay.
but I just haven't got around to it. I'm focused on other stuff.
Okay.
So just come work out. You don't need a t-shirt. Just come work out.
Yeah,
I love it.
you got enough going on. So it's like, what about design wise? Like, so that was the OG right there. Is it continue to progress as well? Like you guys come up with different ideas and stuff like what you like. What's that like, and what's the future look like?
Well, like with the design thing, I usually I'll talk to Justin, and then like Bethel's one of our partners right now, so we'll talk, just kind of like kick ideas, and then sometimes I just have stuff just brewing, and then I actually had to learn how to design. So sometimes
you learn it all, man.
Bro, you have to.
Well,
I can relate. Like I know a little bit of all of it, right?
So like this one right here, I designed that one.
That's you all the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, and for me, it's funny to me, like this one sells a lot.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it because I did it, you know? And I'm like, I just had to put it together real quick and people buy it. But I'll sit with my designer and I'll go over all our ideas, and I'll be like, look, I want this, this, and that. Like with the Zapata, like I had the idea of this, and then, and I said, look, this is what I need. And he'll put it together for me, and then he sends it to me. I go with the guys, we kind of review it, and then we just have to agree on it. So, but yeah, we got some cool stuff coming up.
Yeah, we have collabs with George Sanchez.
Okay.
He's done, what, 3?
Yeah, he's done like 3 shirts for us.
3 designs for us.
Yeah.
And we look to work with other, local Chicano artists.
Yeah, and looking at your Instagram page, you do definitely get a lot of love, and there's some pretty well-known people on there, and everything looks great. Like whoever does your videos, whoever does that
Shout
side
out Glass House.
Yeah, is it Glass House?
Yeah.
Are they local or?
Yeah. No, well, Glass House. I met him. He was a rapper.
Okay.
That's how he came to me, as a rapper. And then he had somebody he was rolling with, and I was telling his friend, like, you should pick up a camera and shoot content. But he wasn't really interested in doing that. So a couple months later, Glass House pops up to a little event we have with the camera. And he's taking pictures. He shows me the work, and I'm like, man, you're amazing, bro. Like, but he was just taking pictures. And I got him with OG Pamps, and OG Pamps shoots movies. So he kind of shadowed him, and then now Glass House is just our main shooter.
So is he local though?
He's local, yeah.
Okay, because I hit him up.
Yeah,
hit him up. I was like, hey, I'm going to be hosting the weigh-ins on Friday, and I know he was there for the last weigh-ins over there for YFL 7. I was like, hey, can we work something out so you can get some content? Because I'm always doing stuff, but I never get the time to like get somebody, hey, can film it so I can get my own like highlight reel of everything I do. Yeah. But he said he might be there, so I got to check in with him. But that was you that you said like, hey, you should do this.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? You just saw something?
Yeah. Well, the message was for his friend, but obviously it was for him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was for his friend.
Like, but he was there when I told him.
Oh, okay.
And then he came back with the camera, like a little camera, and just photography though, no video, photography. He took the pictures, sent them to me. I seen the pictures, and I was like, dude,
you got something.
You got it, bro. So then what I did was I got him with OG Pamps, and he does our designs, but he does our video work too.
Okay.
He was the early one.
He was the one.
Okay.
That.
So I had him shadow him. And then now just Glass House is Glass House, bro.
Well, good. So, do you guys want to have like a brick and mortar store? Do you want to open a store ever? Or is that too much?
We've talked about it.
And it's just not there yet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's there as a society though. Like, I don't think
at least the we'll see. Yeah.
But no. What do you think?
No,
like, what?
It is there.
It's there. Oh, it is there.
It's there.
Yeah.
I know what we bring to the table, and people will rock with it. I know already, but it's just a matter of timing.
Yeah.
A matter of
Well, then there comes
who's going to be at the
staff,
store?
exact
Yeah, I don't want to be
staff
at the
and
store.
rent and
Like, I don't want to work, you know? So.
You want to be at the lab.
So but hold on real quick though. Like what does the store look like in your head if you're going to have a store? What is it? Because you can't
Cultura.
just
all culture. Like,
I love
okay.
it.
just
I think it'd be
for
really
the culture.
neat. I think it would be great.
I think it'd be dope to have like a little, because there's a lot of coffee shops in town.
Yes.
So like, shouts out to everybody running shop, man. We love all you guys. You guys are great.
Yeah.
But something kind of like a little coffee shop with the store in it. For me, that's how I pick.
That's how you envision it. Okay,
yeah.
and then so
culture.
everything that you said that represents the culture, right?
Yeah.
So like you would even have maybe people that would be like possibly competition, like my dude Pablo that does the Southwest hats. You know,
bro. Look, with me, I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
Like I think I read this. Like at a certain level, there's competition. And then you get to another level and there's collaboration.
I love that.
Yeah, I love
you feel
it.
Me?
I hate competing with people.
We right here, bro. We collaborating.
Yeah.
We collaborating.
Well,
we
you help
showing
each
love.
other. It's not bringing each other down. So you want to have a place you can get a shirt, a hat, coffee, and a bank loan. Like that's what you want to
And
do.
a bank loan.
I'll prove you right now.
You'll be over there with a calculator.
Phone lines are open.
But there is some talent here because like the people watching the one that did my hat, that's Classic Rides. Have you heard of that yet?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, Classic Hernan, and he just did this for me. He does everything with screen printing at his house, but he does everything Classic Rides. So mostly, so it's like a wagon or like a
Bike
tricycle,
stuff,
or a bike or a scooter or like a stick shift, old school.
Okay.
So it's everything Classic Rides. So that would be like something that you would carry.
Yeah, why not?
I think
I like that. Okay, now I want. Now I believe it.
I can see
now
it
I believe
happening.
it.
Yeah.
The whole store.
No, like
I
that's what
can
I'm
see
saying.
it.
Like it would be like
Made West.
We had him on.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, Carlos.
He was
Shout out to
awesome.
Carlos. Yeah,
Loved him.
Carlos. Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah,
I can
there's
see
a
the
lot of-
store. I don't know where, mall, downtown. I don't know, but somewhere neat.
Yeah, I think
There's a
at
lot of
some point
talent.
it might happen.
Yeah, so just stars need to align, and
Exactly.
The
you gotta
triplets need to get a little bit older so they can work the store.
This guy's got 13-year-old triplets.
And how,
like,
yeah,
oh my
the
gosh.
13-year-old. That's geez. What's that like?
Maybe
Yeah.
about 3 more years.
Honestly,
we'll put them,
Yeah,
I
put
mean,
him to work.
yeah, they're gonna work the store.
They're keeping me young, bro.
Are they boys, girls?
They're 2 girls and a boy,
Wow.
and then I got 3 older ones too.
Yes, you said you had 6 children.
Yeah, so it's just I feel like I'm just blessed right now,
Yeah.
just at this point in my life, just to
Mhm.
have
I
my
love it.
children,
Yep.
my health, a good business partner, and a friend
That pushes
Like,
you.
Yeah, he does push me
I
though,
like
because
that.
like I get too busy, and then I get too caught up in the designs and all this other stuff. And he's like, "Bro, let's just go outside." So he's telling me, "Let's go outside." I'm like, "Man, I've been outside too long, bro. I'm trying to chill." But he takes me outside, and yeah, bro, we collaborate, and like beautiful things happen. You know,
It's good energy. I
Yeah.
can see. I like it.
Yeah, good energy, good
Yeah.
message. I'm glad that Gibby was able to get on the straight and narrow, that you're able to do that, and you're able to encapsulate that in a clothing brand, a lifestyle brand, and
It's
somebody like this is what brothers do, right? So that's a great story. I appreciate you sharing. I'm glad he was able to share that. And for everybody listening, how do they find out more about Chicano brand?
you
Messages, DM us,
ChicanoBrand.com,
Instagram, yeah,
okay.
Instagram, all the social
Facebook,
media,
yeah,
TikTok.
TikTok. We're on all.
Oh, wow.
All of it, and then you'll see
YouTube.
what Glass House is up to, huh?
Hey, if you have a smart TV with YouTube on it,
Yeah,
okay, go to our channel and look at his videos on your TV.
Okay.
They're
All
movies.
right. They're
They're
movies.
I will.
legit movies.
They're
Wow,
movies.
Yeah, cool. So hopefully I get to work with them on Friday. So I'm gonna
Hopefully
message
says yes.
them. I want a movie. But so thank you guys so much. Thank you, Justin.
appreciate
Thank you,
you.
Joe. I
Yes.
appreciate you guys. And with that, we are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with
Morgan Laguna from the Art Walk.
the Art Walk. That's going to be going on, I think, this weekend as well.
This Saturday.
There's all kinds of stuff
Oh,
going
yes,
on.
the
So
Sada and Brew, everything.
Oh, I'm at.
yeah, so much, and the YFL. So we'll be
Oh, yeah.
back with Morgan after this. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering listeners a one-on-one, no-obligation consultation to review their current financial affairs and provide strategies for meeting future goals. More at yivwm.com. Investment advisory services offered through CWM LLC and SEC registered investment advisor.
Hi, This is Thomas Crivens, Executive Director of Bill Street Caravan. Next time on the show, we'll have Ryan Lee Crosby, Willie Farmer, and more, live from Crosstown Arts.
Thursday evening at 7 on KOFA, Border Radio 94.7 FM.
For KAWC News, I'm Alexandra Rangel. A town hall was held Wednesday at the Yuma Main Library, hosted by Arizona PIRG, to discuss rising utility rates in Arizona. Wildfire Arizona and the Residential Utility Consumer Office also joined the conversation to answer questions from residents about APS's latest proposed rate hike. The proposed 14% increase would raise the average APS customer's monthly bill by roughly $20. APS consumers present at the town hall expressed their reservations.
Well, yeah, when I've heard that they're going to increase my rates, I'm concerned.
Diane Brown, Executive Director of Arizona PIRG, says her team has been meeting with consumers across the state, including at Wednesday's town hall. She says that feedback will help them make their case to the Arizona Corporation Commission on behalf of ratepayers. The ACC is set to vote on the case by the end of next year. For KAWC News in Yuma, I'm Alexandra Rangel.
The KAWC Student Newsroom is funded by the Local News Initiative at the Community Foundation for Southern Arizona, the Scripps Howard Fund, and by generous local support. Thank you for supporting the next generation of public media. Learn more about the project and hear stories from emerging journalists at kawc.org/student newsroom.
This is folk singer Michael Jonathan inviting you to tune into this week's Wood Songs broadcast. We have Louisville duo Bridge 19 and Cincinnati Americana sensations Over the Rhine.
I don't want to let you down.
Over the Rhine, Bridge 19, music and conversation on this week's broadcast of the Wood Songs Old Time Radio.
Tuesday evening at 7 on KOFA, Border Radio 94.7 FM.
I'm Chris Wheeler, owner of Prison Hill Brewing Company. I support KAWC because I think KAWC brings a service to the community that you don't get on commercial radio. You have news, you have entertainment, you have things like Science Friday. It's a perspective that is not available on a commercial platform, and it's oriented towards the community, for the community, and from within the community. Prison Hill underwrites KAWC and community radio because of what it brings to Yuma. It is the local perspective told by residents and from the view of people in the community. I don't think you get that anywhere else. Supporting KAWC really does bring a service that is not available elsewhere. It's a worthy endeavor, and I think that will just feed back and make Yuma a better place. I'm Chris Wheeler, and I support KAWC.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here now joined by Morgan Laguna, and she's going to talk to us about the art walk that's happening at the same time as the car show's happening that we just found out about. So that's going to be pretty busy downtown.
Oh, yes.
But you came to talk about the art walk because you're an artist, correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to scoot this a little bit closer right there.
She brought us pottery.
Yes.
Look at how cute. I love it. Good job. I mean, whoever is actually watching right now, I'm holding like this
we're holding it
glazed cactus, and it's really, really pretty.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah, so we like to get to know about our guests before we get into any specific topic. And so are you originally from here, Morgan?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have
okay.
very deep roots on both my husband's side and my side. So
okay.
Okay, so can you go into the deep roots? Like the family's been here for a few generations, or?
Well, both my mom and dad, are from Yuma, and they met at 4th Avenue Junior High and went to Yuma High. And then not only that, but then my husband as well, parents met in high school. So from there, we now just have lots of family and And so both of my parents are teachers. And so that's a big thing too, is that I'm a teacher. My husband's a teacher.
Wow.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Where did your parents teach?
So my dad was at Cibola.
Okay.
And he pretty much was there his entire career. And he retired, and coincidentally, my husband came and took his position.
Was he there when they originally started Cibola?
Probably 3 years into it.
3 years? Oh, okay.
In 92.
What did he teach?
PE, physical
PE,
training.
okay.
And he was the baseball coach. So he coached baseball there.
My
Mr. Evans.
brother-in-law, the one that we were talking about earlier, CJ Walk, his dad was the, I think the first principal there, superintendent, John Walk. So I wonder if he knows John.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
So your husband is the PE teacher at Cibola?
So then he took my dad's position coincidentally.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
He was already teaching and he was a PE teacher. So that position opened when my dad left. So he came in and took it. And then he also coached baseball.
Wow.
So
he probably knows my son. I'm going to ask my son.
Okay.
My son's a sophomore there.
So now he is at Somerton.
Oh, never mind. Never
This year
mind.
he transferred over.
Dang.
And now he's doing baseball. Well, he will be doing baseball at Somerton as well. And he's the PE teacher.
So they always used to, and forgive me if I missed it. So that was your dad, and then your mom taught where?
And she was a special education preschool teacher
okay.
at Pecan Grove.
Okay.
And then his dad, Billy Laguna, is my husband's dad, and he was at COFA forever.
I remember him.
I think everyone knows that name. It's so
everyone
familiar.
knows Billy.
Yeah. He was just a cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a cool dude.
He's
you know,
great.
it's like if you want like a good teacher or somebody like that, it's just like, oh, he's like cool to be around. He wasn't like overbearing or anything. So no, that's cool. So that's your father-in-law.
Yep.
Oh, very
and
cool.
Greg's mom, my mother-in-law, also at Alice Byrne, 25-year teacher.
Whoa.
So both teaching families, and then not only that, we have a lot of aunts on both of our sides, long-term teachers. Here at Yuma.
Jeez.
So
just runs
it
in the
just
family.
happened to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so then I don't know if I caught it. Where are you at right now?
I'm at Gila Ridge.
You're at Gila Ridge, just right
Yes.
up the street.
So it was perfect timing. I just hit my prep, my planning.
Yeah.
So I was able to come over, and then I'll be back before 5th period.
Yeah, she had reached out. I
that's
gave her
cool.
the time. She's like, that's perfect.
Ah,
Let's do
good.
Monday.
Good
so
deal.
you teach art.
Ceramics.
Because
I have a specific class that we only do ceramics.
So only ceramics. So I think I took ceramics twice.
Really?
Yeah. Well, at COFA and then at Vista.
Who's your teacher?
And which one?
COFA.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Okay.
This was this was back in let's see, 97, 96.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
so
think I would.
I'm old. This is back in the 1900s.
He's old. He's not old.
Yeah, back in the 1900s. But
yeah.
no, I dug it. So it was really cool. But
I never took ceramics. I always wanted to. I took photography. I loved photography. At Cibola.
Oh,
I went to Cibola.
Yep.
Yeah. But what the ceramic kids made was always so cool. I was like, I don't know why I never took it. I just never did. Now I regret that.
And that's what to me is like the most sentimental part is I just took ceramics because I needed the requirement to graduate.
Yeah.
Your fine arts elective.
That was same for me.
Exactly.
That's where I met, my teacher, Holly Hendricks. She's still at Cibola. So that's one of the cool parts is that she was my teacher.
Yeah.
And now I've been at Gila Ridge for 15 years. So now we're almost like coworkers.
I love that. So when you took ceramics in high school, did you think this is what I want to do? Like I want to go be a ceramics teacher?
No. It took my mom to convince me because in my brain, I love ceramics, but I didn't feel like I was strong enough of a ceramics person to be able to teach it. But then she's trying to convince me that that's what you go to school for.
Exactly.
And so I finally said, okay, I think I'd like to do that. And coincidentally, I was at EWC. I played softball here in
nice.
06. So that's when I graduated high school. I was over here. I played softball. And then when I transferred to a small school in Kansas, they happened to have an amazing art education program.
Wow.
So it just worked out.
Cool.
And the day I graduated college, my aunt called me. She was working at Gila Ridge, Miss Matthews. She let me know there was a position open. So
wow, you've
I've
fell
been
in
here
your
ever
lap.
since. And
wow.
ceramic teaching positions are not common to come by. And if they are, they're, that teacher's been there for a while.
Yeah.
So it was really awesome opportunity. And I took it and
there you are.
Yeah. So can I ask you a question? Did you make what you're wearing? Because
I was going to say the same thing.
Or is that that somebody else? Yes. Oh, okay.
And so that's what I do. And on top of the cactuses, I'm really big into jewelry. And so I make the beads and I made the pendant and I have my own studio at my house.
Wow.
I have my own kiln and
is it outside?
It is.
It's
and
outside. Do
I
they have
just
to be?
put
I
up
don't know.
a beautiful rain blocker because the last time it rained in Yuma, it really took a lot of work to fix it because it doesn't rain often. So when it does rain, I finally have now a really nice setup.
So how long did that take you to make? Would you think?
That's what's hard is it's not like a linear line. You know, I make them and then
made like pieces, and then you kind of put it together once. Like, okay, this
and a couple different batches of different glaze fires, and then this one is like more of a newer piece. But so
for those that on the radio, she's describing her necklace that she's wearing.
It's got like 20 things on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of different, and like. So they're small, right? They're small pieces. And normally, you know, when you think ceramics, or at least me, it's that scene from Ghost where they're kind of like doing things. Yeah, the big. It's like doing that together, and but there's more than that.
There's little pieces.
Yeah,
too.
with little pieces like the ones that
those are my babies. So those are my little cacti.
Yeah, but I've seen her. So you have some bigger ones. Yeah, you got big pieces. Very, very cool.
That's what I'll have this weekend at the art walk. I'll have cactus, I'll have my jewelry, and it's right around Christmas time, so I definitely have a lot of ornaments and like little things that you can come and see.
So what's it like teaching kids ceramics?
It's so much fun. Like,
is it? It's fun?
If it wasn't, I probably would have done it as long as I have.
So tell us, like, what's a day-to-day? Like, why is it fun?
Well, I teach ceramics 1, and then I also have a ceramics 2 in an AP class. So to me, the best part is watching my student that came in August ceramics 1 and then leaving senior year of their AP class, and like watching their progression, and then just kind of knowing that I taught them that, because you don't really come into ceramics with a lot of knowledge about clay, because if you haven't taken it in elementary, even if you did, it's like a little like 1 unit class. So coming into ceramics, not knowing much about clay, and then giving them all of that knowledge and giving them that love that I fell in love with from high school is to me like the most exciting part, and watching them right in front of me learn exactly, and they make beautiful pieces.
And do they get excited?
Oh yes.
And and they get to pick what, or do you have like an assignment, like we're gonna make a cup, or like what do you pick?
And
a coffee mug is usually like a go-to, right? Because I made a few very horrible coffee mugs in my
well, do they hold water? They're okay.
I guess they did. And it's funny because I remember them saying like, no, it's like it's okay. This is you. This is all right. This is fine. And I'm like, this is ugly. I've never wanted to do this
melting,
again.
like,
But like, yeah, you're right. It did hold water. So,
so it works.
So I went back to school for my master's in art education, and that was my capstone, was choice-based art education, specifically in ceramics. So that was how I kind of used to teach when I started teaching, was we're all making cups, and then we're all going to make this bowl, and then that's easier as a newer teacher. But then as I started I went back to school and giving them more of an umbrella. So like, this is the topic I would like you guys to learn and teach. But from there, you can decide which direction you want to go.
Yeah.
And that's where I get the best work, is because we're all doing the same project, but if you walk around, like no one's doing the same.
Exactly. I love that. Seeing what their brains are thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they love it too. That's why they're more invested, because they make
and you say they love it. So you see like the smile on their face, the joy they get out of doing it.
They might not be as obvious from the outside. I can just tell, especially just.
Well, they're teenagers. Yeah. So maybe not as obvious.
In general. No, but just the way that they, the excitement of just going to their locker. I have a beautiful classroom in Gila Ridge. It's the newest ceramics classroom since Somerton has one coming up. But so all the ceramic teachers in town were able to give feedback to like what they wanted the new classroom to be. So I have a locker wall, and just watching them go to their locker, getting out their piece, sitting down, I can just tell that they're really excited to work on it. And also just the glazed fire. So when you open up the kiln at the very end and they get to take their pieces home, that's when I can also see how excited they are to take that part home.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So very cool. Thank you for letting us dive into a little bit of that world. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back and talk about the art walk, what you're doing for that, and what people can expect.
Yes.
All right. We're going to do that after a quick break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
The Yuma County Library District provides activities and resources at its branches for people of all ages. Events include story time, citizenship classes, bilingual programs, crafts, author talks, and more. For more information about the activities and calendar of events, plus other in-person and online resources, visit yumalibrary.org.
Hear the rhythm. Feel the beat. Let your curiosity run away on the Latin Alternative. Hi, I'm Josh Norrick. Every episode of the Latin Alternative takes you on a thrilling rendezvous of sonic and exotic landscapes in Latin rock, funk, hip-hop, electronic, and tropical music. Join me and my co-host Ernesto Lechner on the Latin Alternative.
This evening at 7 p.m. on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
Mostly sunny in Yuma today with the high near 75. Mostly cloudy tonight with low around 59 and a 20% chance of showers. Showers and thunderstorms are in the forecast this evening for Prescott, Kingman, and Flagstaff with a high near 56 in Prescott. Mostly cloudy tonight with low around 41. In Kingman, partly sunny with the high near 61 and gusts as high as 24 miles per hour. Cloudy tonight with low around 48. And mostly cloudy in Flagstaff with a high near 46. Mostly cloudy tonight with low around 32.
The Yuma Crossing National Heritage Area's Christmas at the Crossing will be alive with holiday lights at the Colorado River State Historic Park on December 19th and 20th. The event will feature food, live entertainment, light shows every hour, and express train rides. More information and tickets are available at yumaheritage.com.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here talking to Morgan Laguna, talking about pottery and the art walk that we found out is going to share a stage this weekend with the car show downtown. But you were saying off air, like, that's great. More people get to come out and see the art.
Very excited.
Yeah. So tell everybody, or let us know, how'd you get involved with the art walk? And Ronnie said you're
co-leader.
Yes.
Co-leader? Okay.
So I'm co-leading with Nathan Downing. We're both part of the North End Artist Co-op. So if you've ever been downtown by the United Building, there's a window.
Yes.
Right as you walk
Yeah.
by.
I've seen it. Yeah.
So all those artists together are the co-op.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Me and Nate specifically have been doing a little bit more of the actual work behind the scenes to get this event going.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the 13th year. So we are only in the last 2 years taking it over. Judy Phillips, if you know Judy,
Mm-hmm.
she was one of the main people that have
Did she retire from it, or?
not retired, but just let it
Go
moved on.
a little
Like
bit.
she
Okay.
definitely gives us feedback and, gives us tips since we need to. But
Mhm.
so she started it. We've been trying to do the math, but we're roughly thinking 13, if not 15 years that this has been going on.
Mhm.
And it started off with the Public Art Committee. They wanted to make an event that just tied businesses downtown to artists. And it's grown and evolved since then. And we're at this point, we have 80 artists that you can expect to come out.
80 artists?
That's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, and so it's a walk. It's actually what you say. So you can walk and see different. I used to have my office downtown, my first company, Media Management, and so we would get excited about hosting artists in front of our area. We were over there by the pottery shop that's right there. What's her name?
Tompkins.
Yeah, Tompkins. Yeah, yeah. We were right over there, and we would always typically have Leah Littlewood over there in front of our. And sometimes she would do stuff on the streets,
She was
actually
big-
literally on the street. She would do art in front of our place. But yeah, it was always a good time because then you go around, you visit different places. Some businesses were open. You go in there, they had some refreshments. You got to visit the business, and you also got to see some really good art.
Yes. And this year is the first year where we moved it to the daytime. So it's a 10 to 3 now. And
why is that?
So I really loved the nighttime scene, but with 80 artists, we could not get everybody light and need to be able to see the artwork.
Yeah.
There was dark spots and it was frustrating.
There's some logistical reasons. So,
And then getting electricity and trying to get every artist to bring light. So we moved it to the daytime so we can get more artists out there.
I feel like that's better, honestly, in just my opinion.
the night was cool. I would say the night
really nice.
the night vibe was really cool.
I don't leave my house after dark.
Okay, that was my next thing. However, if it could be during the day and I could sleep at night, that's better for me now. So back in my 30s.
8 a.m. I'm there. Okay.
Yeah.
8 p.m. I'm sleeping.
Yeah, no, but so during the day, the weather's turned now. It's beautiful out. It's gorgeous. So people will be able to go by, and is there an actual map that people can get?
And so I haven't posted it yet. I'm behind the scenes of our Instagram page. So I'm definitely going to be putting this out and sharing it. And we have every, artist on the map and we have all the numbers. And so this year it was really nice because Cafecito is allowing us to use them as like an area for some of the artists in their courtyard. So we'll have 8 or 9 artists in the courtyard part. And then as you exit Cafecito, there'll be 12 artists lined up in front on your way into like the art walk. So they're the official start.
How did you decide who would be in Cafecito?
We asked for volunteers. So at that point, we had already had about 50 artists sign up, and I sent out an email and I said, would anyone be interested of being these artists? And definitely got a lot of feedback.
It's like first come, first serve. You're like, okay, you got it.
They even said, I want to be inside. I want to be on the sidewalk. So.
Yeah. Well, it's the popular spot. So
it is. And
that's cool.
Yep.
So you're part of the, like you said, that what is it called? I know where it's at.
North End Artist Co-op.
The co-op. So how many artists are a part of that co-op?
We have 10 artists in our co-op.
10. So how do you go and find the rest of the 70 that are out there in Yuma?
So that was nice, is that we'd already done it last year, and last year was a little bit of a quick overturn. So we had not as many. We had about 50 because we made the decision that we wanted to keep this event going.
Okay.
It's been something I've been a part of for 13 years. And
did it happen consecutively? Did it go away for a little while, but has it always been there?
2020.
Like I was going to say during COVID, probably.
But other than that, yes. And I have documentation. I'm really big at taking pictures, and I have like a beautiful cloud. Like I can go back and look.
Oh.
And so I've been able to watch my
growth. So you were like a participant, and now you're helping lead.
I was a fresh out of college, teacher and participant in 2012.
Yeah.
And then now 2 kids and
teaching
and everything.
Yeah.
And it's been really neat to see my growth from that.
And the reason why I had asked is because it came up in conversation, but I don't remember hearing about it last year. That was the thing. I was like, did I miss it? Did they still have it?
No, we did. Yeah. And it was still a great event. I do think this year we've had much more time to do more.
Oh, okay.
Trying
to get some more promotion and get more people out, and then people like the artists have to let people know, like, hey, I'll be over here. You can find out. So the artists know where they're at on the map already, right? So they could go and tell people on their Instagram, Facebook. Yeah,
I'm number 60.
Yeah.
So how did you become part of the co-op? Like, did you have to get voted in?
You have to, and bringing that up, we do have a call for artists out right now.
Oh,
so if you're interested in being in the co-op, the application, you can go through the Yuma Art Center.
Okay.
And receive the application. So you do have to apply, and then the co-op meets, and we look at their portfolio and what type of art they do, and then we will have a vote, and we'll vote in artists, and then that's where we put their art up in the window, and then we do various things throughout the year and art shows and events, and you can expect that. So from the co-op, you'll be able to find us right in front of our window. So the ones that are showing from the co-op will be
cool.
There. That's where you can find
all your stuff.
Myself. Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah. My mentor, he was a part of it a few years. I don't know if he's going to be on the list this year. I don't know much if he's doing much.
What's his name?
Chris Tortorici. No. Do you remember him at all? This was years and years ago.
No, only because I've only, been for the last 2 years. But like in charge, I would say.
Yeah. But the co-op, how does it work? The co-op, like you guys support each other's art. Like you said, people get to get on that front on the main street. That must be a big thing, right?
Yes,
you get to walk by,
really
everybody's
exciting.
visiting, and a lot of the winter visitors, when they come to Yuma, they want to get something Yuma. They want to leave with something. So it's like that's a perfect place for that, right?
It's really nice to have that window, and it's through the Yuma Art Center. So if they come to the window and they see something they like, they go to the the gift shop, and they can go through there and purchase it from the window. And it's just really nice to have like that group of camaraderie of artists that support each other. And
well, you said last year there was like 50 artists. Why is there 30 plus more this year?
Last year it was a really quick overturn.
Oh, it was like so fast.
We saw the event possibly not continuing, and so that's where me and Nathan decided no. So it was a little bit of a scramble to get the paperwork and the approval and everything.
Yeah.
So this year, having more time.
Yeah, way more people.
And we have a little bit more of social media. So being able to just advertise a lot better.
All right. So if people want to find out more information and see that map and find out where their friend possibly going to be, how do they do all of that?
So we have the Yuma North End Art Walk on Instagram. And what's neat about it is we have bios of all the artists as well.
Oh, okay.
So you can go through and see all the ones that wanted to share out their bio. We have about, I think, 50 on the Instagram page. And then we also will have just, more advertising between now and Saturday, because it's on Saturday.
Gotcha.
At 10 to 3 downtown.
Downtown. So is Jeff on that list?
I do not have
Jeff. No Jeff. Oh,
no Jeff.
Jeff was my art teacher at McGraw. Jeff Conti. Do you know who he is?
No.
No. Oh, wow. Okay. He must not be doing art anymore.
Names, though.
Yeah. Yeah, normally you can find him at a coffee shop in the morning, just hanging out. But
Okay.
yeah, I think he's
I'm
at Coffee
looking
Bean
at
now.
your Instagram page. It's very cool.
Thank you.
I like it a lot. I love that you guys are doing this.
Yeah, and so I put a lot of heart and time into that, and I don't mind, and that's what I enjoy doing.
It's your
because
passion,
I want
yeah.
to be able to
Yes.
promote the artists and the arts, and that's what I think is so fun about the event is it's free to artists.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I didn't know
it's
that.
Nice
That's cool.
to if you're like a really, new to art and you don't feel
like confident.
It's a nice way to get that confidence out
Because people can
and-
buy your art, right?
Yes,
Like that's the whole
and
point of this kind
we
of.
are selling art, but also the most feedback I got from artists is not even so much selling it; it's that
Appreciated, probably. Like people,
it's a little
they're
bit
seeing.
vulnerable to put your
yeah.
art out, and
Yeah.
just seeing people from the community come and say, "I really like what you're
Yeah,
doing."
like don't stop.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's what gives you.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
in like 30 seconds, what's advice you would give to a new artist? Any?
Just to keep, showing up and doing these events,
Yeah.
and it's a little bit overwhelming at first, but I've seen my growth, and it takes a while to get there.
Yeah,
So
just keep going. Yeah, I love that. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I'm going to
Good
be over
luck.
there.
Yeah.
Check out some art and some lowrider trucks at the same time. Yeah, how cool is
Get
that?
a car and a cactus.
Yeah,
All right.
car and a cactus. You're on one today,
I
Ronnie,
know,
with
I'm
that.
just like
Yeah,
connecting the
alone in a
dots.
CD, and yeah. And with that, What's Up Yuma Radio is a production of KAWC, Colorado River Public Media. We broadcast from the studios in the Matador Activity Center at Arizona Western College in Yuma. We want to thank our engineer, Talon Gonzalez, along with Anthony Ornelas, Juan Garcia, and Dave Reek.
And you can find out more about KAWC at kawc.org, on Facebook at KAWC Radio, and on the KAWC app. And stay tuned following our program for KOFA Midday Music.
And on tomorrow's program, we're going to have Jeremiah from Prison Hill. He's one of the brewers over there. I don't think it's a brew master. I don't know if he's able to be able to
we'll
call that.
him that.
But yeah, he's a master anyway.
And you can listen to the podcast version of our program and check out past episodes at kawc.org/podcast/What's Up Yuma Radio. And email us if you want to be a guest at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
All right. Thank you again, Morgan. Appreciate it.
cactus.
Yeah. Thank you for the cactus over here.
You're welcome. She didn't say we could keep it. Oh, yes, okay.
Okay. Well, I'm
I'm keeping it anyway.
I'm putting it in my pocket now.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering solutions for those who value financial planning. YIVWM.com.
This is Border Radio, KOFA Yuma. We can be heard on a radio at 94.7 FM and 1320 AM, on a computer at kawc.org, and on your phone with the KOFA app. We have been a service of Arizona Western College for more than 55 years.
Ballet Yuma will present The Nutcracker December 12th through the 14th at Snyder Auditorium. The performances will include a sensory-friendly presentation on December 13th. More accessible to a neurodiverse audience, it will feature lower volumes, less light contrast, and audience behavior flexibility. All performance details are at balletyuma.org.
Hello, I'm Govinda Gill with the